Feather River and Santa Rosa Junior College are looking for their first conference win. And if we guarantee one thing tonight, someone is going to get their first conference win. Will it be Feather River or Santa Rosa Junior College? You'll find out next. Happy Saturday wherever you may be, and welcome to Bailey Field on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College for this matchup between the Feather River Golden Eagles out of Quincy and the Santa Rosa Junior College Bear Cubs. Good evening. This is Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us wherever you may be for this matchup. Feather River is 0-7. They've had some close games this season, but they are looking for their first win of the season. As a matter of fact, if you go back to last year, they've lost their last 9 games in a row. But they've got some capable players on offense and defense, and I think it really starts with their running back of Feather River College, number 2, Janarius Jackson. He's got 2 touchdowns in his last couple of games, over 570 yards, and he's going to get a brunt of the carries and touching the football for one of the best rushing teams in the state in Feather River College. For Santa Rosa, they're 2-5. They're 0-2 in conference. They've lost their last 4 in a row. The good news for the Bear Cubs, they've won their last 2 games when we've come up to Santa Rosa and streamed their games. So maybe we can get them a 3-game winning streak. It'll be much easier said than done. The Bear Cubs are really struggling running the football this year, and they need to get their ground game going because they're going against the 60th rated run defense in Feather River College. We'll come back with more on both teams. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. about to have the coin flip. Our officials, referee is Kurt Mason, Lance Phillips, Logan Wiper, Greg Owen, Stephen Young, Charlie Hayes, and Ed Hirsch. So captains will come out. Captain for Santa Rosa, Chase Viemeyer, the quarterback for the Bear Cubs, along with Dante Antonini, Jackson Davenport. Again, our referee is Kurt Mason. I don't know if any of you folks have been to Quincy. It's a beautiful area. And it's a 434-mile round trip, the coin flip at midfield. So the Bear Cubs will receive – sorry, guys. Just slammed the door on these guys. Sorry. Feather River is coached by Nick Goulet. He's coached some football and played some football at Chabot College in his 7th season. Feather River moved from the American Division to the National Division last season. They were 3-7 last year. That was coming off a 2022 undefeated season at 11-0, and I appreciate them wanting to step up and move up a division in junior college to honor America, our national anthem.
So we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, and God bless America.
Santa Rosa 2-5, 0-2 in conference. They lost to Sierra College 41-9. So if you look at common opponents, both teams are 0-2. Feather River, though, lost to Sierra. Still lost 42-40, where the Bear Cubs lost last week 41-9 to Sierra College. 3 keys to victory for Coach Wagner in his 25th season at Santa Rosa, 12th as a head coach. Tackling an open field, no stupid penalties, and win on first down on both sides of the ball. Here's my key. The once football coach, now retired and blabbing for a living. Santa Rosa's got to stop the run, and they've got to run the ball. They've got to win the margin. for Feather River make Santa Rosa JC one-dimensional. We'll get into the rushing when their wins versus their losses for the Bear Cubs. Remain balanced is a very balanced offensive attack for the Golden Eagles and win on third down. Last week, Santa Rosa on money downs were 5 of 17. That's third and fourth down. Sierra College was 8 of 13. Feather River will tee it up and kick it off to Santa Rosa, and they're going to do a reverse back towards the Feather River bench, and the Golden Eagles stay at home. Who ends up returning that is Escarcega, the running back. A little trickeration, Jason, and Halloween was a couple of days ago. Of course, we've got leftover candy. You know that's bad news for my weight limit. So anyway, it's 1st and 10 for Santa Rosa. They're scoring at 21 a game, netting nearly 315 yards per game. Only 97 yards rushing per game. When their 2 games they've won, they've nearly doubled their output of rushing yards versus their opponent. In games they've lost, they've only averaging 42 yards a game, while the opponents are rushing for over 180. But a good start, Viemeyer with the keeper, and he picks up 7 yards. Bear Cubs are throwing for 218 a game, but they have given up 20 sacks while their defense only has got 10 sacks, and that is a negative sack ratio. That's not a good thing. But so far, on the first play of the game, the Bear Cubs get a nice gain. It'll be 2nd and short. Quick pass, good defense by Feather River. Viemeyer does get positive yardage. It'll bring up third down. Mass substitutions for the Bear Cubs. Viemeyer goes to the sideline to get the play. And the Bear Cubs convert. Gallon gets a couple of gallons. Give him 4, and it's a first down for the Bear Cubs. Talk about winning on third down. Nice job by the Bear Cubs. Marco Cassie, number 0, their leading tackler, 7 tackles for losses, nearly 8 tackles a game. Feather River giving up nearly 40 points a game. Escarcega picks up 5, and then the Bear Cubs will move the. First and 10 for the Bear Cubs. Play action. Viemeyer, little throw out to the flat. And it's a fumble, and it's recovered by Feather River. We apologize if we've had some video difficulty. Great play fake. But watch Feather River run to the football, and then the punch. Elias Stafford McNutt with the what we call a chicken strip. Little trickeration, and it's incomplete. Little flea flicker. Didn't have enough time to cue the circus music, but it goes incomplete. See if the Bear Cubs can play a little bit of complimentary football here. This Coach Goulet going deep into the playbook here on November 2nd. Imagine Jackson will get a touch here. Oh, you just lead block on the fly sweep. And that'll be a first down and then some. 13-yard gain. Isaac Matthews with another touch. Antonini with the tackle. But look at Jackson out in space. He's looking for somebody to block. Feather River trying to take advantage of the cause fumble. Feather River now +3 on the season on the turnover ratio. Jackson. And although it looked like a short gain, still picking up 3 or 4 yards on first down. Holman with the tackle. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 from about the 11-yard line for Feather River. You got to drive all the way down here. You don't want to go home with a loss. And Feather River defense was porous on that first drive till the Bear Cubs got in down to the 1-inch line or 1-yard line. But then Feather River is answered and then some. Speed option, and it actually turns into a pass. And a broken play still, and we've got a flag. Maybe it's imagine it's a hold on a wide receiver. This should be a pass play, not a rushing play, because that was a forward pass. I hate walk myself into that. Yep. So Isaac Matthews, who's made a couple of plays, that's a long block. And sometimes you got to know when to hold them and then know when to release. So both teams were in scoring position, and then now they're marched back behind the sticks. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Kearns at quarterback. And Jackson, and then Matthews, actually, that's Valdez with his 12th reception of the season, and he splits the difference. Third down for Feather River. They're doing a good job of executing on third down. I believe this will be a first down for the Bear Cubs as Kearns does the work himself. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5. Third down, Feather River's 4-4. The ball on the 6, 2 tight end formation for Feather River. 40 seconds left in the quarter. They'll reset. We used to call this tight end trade. Fly sweep motion, and he gets the ball. Can he outrun the defense to the corner? No sirree. Jackson chases down Valdez out in space. And it was a nice tackle, but still they gain nearly 4 yards, and then the Golden Eagles will get right up on the football. Short of the goal line. And that is the end of the first quarter. Feather River leads Santa Rosa 6-3, but they're knocking on the door. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics.
Students find more than academic success at Santa Rosa Junior College. They find their community and a place they belong. Whether you are a veteran, foster youth, formerly incarcerated, student parent, undocumented, need disability services, or a first-generation student, there is a dedicated department offering support services for your academic and personal journey. Learn your way at Santa Rosa Junior College.
So Santa Rosa trying to get a stop in the red zone. Total yards for Feather River, 93, 86 for Santa Rosa. Third down, Feather River 4 of 4, the Bear Cubs 1 of 2. Third and goal, heavy formation for Feather River. Santa Rosa, I believe, jumps off sides, but no flag, and then it's just a dam of Bear Cubs and Golden Eagles. So it'll be fourth down. And this is where, if you're on defense, you might want to really, because you're not going to lose any yards if you jump off sides and try to time this puppy out. We'll wait for the call. There's a mass of humanity. If they blown the whistle, touchdown, Feather River. So they take advantage of the turnover caused by Elias Stafford McNutt with that chicken strip out in the flat. Raposo on to kick. He missed the first extra point. But points off the turnover for Feather River. And the kick is good. 13-3. So Santa Rosa had a nice play out in the flat, but Feather River ran to the football, took advantage, and caused the turnover. Santa Rosa needs to answer. And when you're struggling and you're losing games, the best way to try to get out of that is you've got to answer when your opponent has some success. You had a failure. You turned over the football. Feather River took advantage. Now the Bear Cubs need to answer. And it'll be a touchback, and the Santa Rosa will have their third possession of the game. 14-15 left in the second quarter. Maybe we lost the sun. I mean, we not want to be doom and gloom, but it'd be nice to be able to have our camera. That's a nice look right there. All 22. Santa Rosa gets right back into the running game. Williams with the carry. And he picks up 5 yards, 2nd and 5 for Santa Rosa. This is the blue jerseys pushing back the white jerseys. And then some white jerseys running themselves out of the play. If you got a gap, you got to stay in that gap. If you're getting pushed back, make a pile. 2nd and 5 for SRJC. Boundary run. And the cutback picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 2. And again, Santa Rosa 1 of 2 on third down. Vimar goes to the sideline, gets the play, and will get back into the huddle. Vimar has also picked up 100-plus yards rushing. Gallon, big run. 18 yards for Gallon. And it's a first down for Santa Rosa. Little inside zone. Actually, no, that was a lead play. What am I talking about? Santa Rosa went into their goal line offense and created a seam for Gallon to run. Bear Cubs in Feather River territory. Play action pass. Got a receiver. Incomplete. And the ricochet. Touchdown, Santa Rosa. But we have a flag in the backfield. I know it's pass interference down here, but this is offsetting penalties. So it's a hold in by Santa Rosa and then pass interference on Feather River. Yeah, that is a tackle by 71.
We have 2 fouls on the play, one by each team. Holding, offense number 71. Pass interference, defense number 13. Those penalties offset. Replay the down. First down.
It's kickball. It's a do-over. I mean, it's a great play. Hawketter ends up with the deflection ricochet catch, but called for a hold is Pitters. You got to bring your feet. You can't grab, and especially when you've got the solo block in front of everybody. So it's 1st and 10. A lot to do about nothing. Fast screen out here in the flat. Marag with the catch and picks up 4 yards, kind of an extended run play.
5-yard gain. 2nd and 5.
If somebody misses a tackle, that turns into a first down, but still solid first down gain. And the Bear Cubs have in their bunch formation at the top of your screen. Gallon. And doesn't get the first down, but it gets down to the 40-yard line and make it a very manageable 3rd and a long 2. Santa Rosa 2 of 3 on 3rd down. Gallon, nothing but a forward lean out of this young man. Bear Cubs are short a player. You just can't. We've got a late arrival on Bear Cubs Airlines. So now the mechanics of this play just aren't the same. See if they can work through this. Gallon says, I'll pick it up, and then some. Gallon picks up 5 yards, and it's another conversion by Santa Rosa. Gallon over 30 yards early in the game. And then Escarcega will come in for him. Single coverage out here just outside the hash marks. Then Santa Rosa will motion. Naked. Throw it to 12. He's right there in front of you. Very good. Very simple football play. And you get 10 yards, maybe 9. You get 8 or 9 yards. Get it to him sooner, though. Get it to him sooner. As soon as you turn your head and he's there, pop it to him. There are a lot of time. He's open, you turn your head, throw him the ball. Little fine things there, but you get the ball in the hands of the receiver, the more inertia and energy he's going to bring to a would-be tackler. Let his physicality take over. 2nd and 1. Escarcega. And it's a conversion. And Santa Rosa converting on 2nd and 3rd down because they're being very efficient on 1st down. One of the keys for Coach Wagner coming into tonight. When we've got a timeout, let's take a break. Let me hydrate. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. Christy Martinelli, top-ranked realtor worldwide, and Daniel Olbrantz, mortgage industry leader, will give you the play-by-play tools to reach your real estate goals. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a seasoned investor, or just have a love for real estate, suit up. It's game time. Tune in to the Real Estate Play-by-Play podcast on Apple, Spotify, or Google. All right, a little mechanic thing with the play clock, the game clock. But we're all good here. Just outside the red zone for Santa Rosa. Throw out here in the flat and doesn't get there because McNutt. Watch him get his hands in the passing lane. This is being a football player. You know you can't get there, but you know you could still make a play by getting your hands up. Tackle needs to punch him right, not punch him in a blocking sense, right in the chest so he can't get those hands up. Good job by McNutt, who's made a couple of nice plays here for Feather River defensively. That one's a little hot for the intended receiver, Marag. So now Bear Cubs not good on 1st or 2nd down in this. After getting the 1st down, this one's incomplete. Gallen needs to do when he takes that fake, he needs to go into the line and give the quarterback some room with his feet. When you don't sell that run into the line, then you're right at the feet of the quarterback. Sell the run, big fella. 3rd down for Santa Rosa. Blitz, double-edge blitz, but a curl route down to the 10, and it's a 1st down for Santa Rosa. Campbell and Viemeyer, this is called timing. There's no such thing to me as when you have timing, that's a good thing. Viemeyer, just throw him before he makes the break. Boom! Bam! That's nice work there by Santa Rosa. Now they're inside the red zone. Everybody take a deep breath. They've made mass substitutions. Make sure everybody's set. Everybody knows their responsibility. Gallen behind Viemeyer. Gallen. McNutt again. He is all over the place. He chases down Gallen here from the middle linebacker spot and grabbing cloth, doing what he has to do to bring down the runner. Yeah, there's technique in tackling. The bottom line is get the opponent, get the ball carrier down to the ground, and he did just that. One-on-one opportunity. 2nd down for Santa Rosa. Viemeyer, great fake at the mesh point and gets the touchdown. It's a little magician work with the play fake. It really looked, hopefully it didn't fool our camera people. This is a great fake in the backfield. There's going to be motion across his face. Watch the fake. Because McNutt was ready to have another chicken strip, but not so fast. Viemeyer with the sleight of hand, and the Bear Cubs with the touchdown drive to answer. And the extra point is good. Let's watch that one again. Handwork, footwork, ball work is so important as a quarterback. So there, hold on. We started from the beginning. Let's go real slow with this one if we can. We got a little time, Jace. Slow it down. One's going to come in motion. Just don't watch anything else. Watch that. And then one thinks he's getting the football. Javon Scott thinks he's getting this, but no, Viemeyer with the touchdown run. So Santa Rosa answers with a 75-yard drive. And that was a drive where Santa Rosa scored twice. Short kick. And it's taken right up the field by Feather River. Duran did a nice job of getting up the field. And Westfall does a nice job of wrapping up. But decent field position here for Feather River. So far, Jackson has 47 yards rushing. And Feather River, 4 of 5 on third down. When they didn't convert on third down, they converted on fourth down. So they're 5 of 6 on the money downs. Wide open over the middle. This is simple play pass and a 15-yard gain, 14-yard gain for Feather River. Valdez, wide open. And in the game at quarterback is Brody Austin. He's now 21-35 on the season. And the coach is setting him up for a nice first play. Up the middle. Big hole. And Jalen Ward picks up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Santa Rosa's defensive linemen are taken aside, are getting turned, and that's a cardinal sin. You need to just stack up a gap. When you take a side, the running back's going to ride right by your side. Throw out to the flat, and Santa Rosa rallies up. They get the benefit of the doubt on the spot. I don't think it's going to be enough for a first down. It'll be 3rd and very short. Antonini out in space. Antonini averaging nearly 8 tackles a game, has a sack and a TFL. Number 92. Or number 2, boy. Well, I don't want to get into why I can't read as well tonight. Give it away. Option run. Possible fly sweep. But the quarterback took it himself and converts on 3rd down. Feather River, 5 of 6. Now 6 of 7 on money downs. So they're inside the Bear Cub 40-yard line. It'll be spotted at the 37. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. Our third home game, or second home game we've covered of Santa Rosa this season. Ward with another touch. Fun size running back finds the crease and picks up positive yardage on first down. Santa Rosa blitzes. And when you blitz and you don't get home and you miss open field tackles, that's the result. Valadez with a first down conversion there. Santa Rosa blitzes. Feather River recognizes it, gets rid of it quick, and converts. Seven-yard gain. Feather River's quarterbacks are taking what the defense is giving them. Austin, great ball fake, creates some open space, and just takes the profit. Never go broke taking a profit there. And it's 2nd and 5 for Feather River. Santa Rosa does a better job on run defense and holds Feather River to a couple yards, but when you pick up 4 or 5 on first down, it's tougher to defend. So 3rd down, Feather River 5 of 6. See if they throw here. They run. And I believe this will be short of the first down. So far tonight, Feather River is 1-1, and then Jackson will come back into the game. Good job by Santa Rosa defensive front that time. Plenty of time, 15 on the play clock. They're going to call timeout. So Feather River wanted to see how Santa Rosa was going to line up. If they got the right matchup, they were going to run the play. They didn't like what they saw, so they called the timeout with 2:19 left here in the second quarter. Santa Rosa took the opening drive all the way down to the 1-yard line. Then penalty pushed them back, and they were forced to kick a field goal, which they made. Then Feather River came back and answered with a drive of their own. And then the next possession, Santa Rosa had a little pass out to the flat. But Stafford McNutt, who's made a handful of plays already tonight, gets the chicken strip. Feather River recovers and gets the touchdown. Then Santa Rosa comes back and answers with a touchdown of their own. So here we are, 4th down, maybe a yard. It's not very short here. Tight end trade. Jackson, I still think, no, he did not have enough to get the first down. Santa Rosa with a little goal line defense here. I know the ball isn't on the goal line, but it's 4th and short. Too much penetration. And who got there to make the play? Calvin Geddes. So Santa Rosa plays a little get us with the stop. And then Santa Rosa has 2 timeouts, 2:15 left in the half. Ball on their own 14. Feather River gets the ball to start the second half. Play action pass. Viemer's got a lot of room to run. 30. Down to the 35, looking for flags. Don't see any. So Feather River is in man-to-man defense. And Weimar does a good job of selling that he's going to go deep here. There's the play action. He's looking. He really just doesn't see it. But there's nobody spying the young man. So we have our 2-minute timeout. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. So 2-minute timeout, Bear Cub football on their own 34-yard line. Weimar with the scramble. Santa Rosa has 3 timeouts. That's probably right. I've been wrong a lot of places and shows today. But we'll get back to football. Bubble screen out here to Scott. Most important thing is he gets 6 yards, but he gets out of bounds. Could be call this X fast screen, could call this bubble screen. But the positive thing for Santa Rosa, they picked up 6 yards. Winning pretty consistently today on first down, one of the keys for Coach Wagner. Great job by Duke. You know what I like? Immediately, at first I thought they were trying to set up the hitch and trailer. Thought they were going to throw it to Thrapp and him, because it kind of has that concept out here. Actually, Thrapp ran deep on that play. Feather River blitzes. Santa Rosa picks it up. Go out of bounds, young man. Very good. Good job. Marag does a nice job of getting out of bounds. Santa Rosa's got all the time in the world here. Do not have to be in a hurry, and they don't have to throw the ball every down. Feather River calls a timeout. Probably not a bad idea just to get regrouped. Let's see if we can go around the state, Jason, and get some scores here. Modesto beat Sac City 35-7. San Mateo beat San Francisco 51-7. American River 44-41 over Sierra. Sequoia beat Reedley 34-17. Let's see any other Northern California scores. Butte and Shasta should start in about 10 minutes. 2nd and 1 for the Bear Cubs. Escarcega held to no gain there. So it'll be 3rd down and short. Santa Rosa 4 of 5 on 4th down. 3rd down conversions. Doesn't quite get there. So interesting decision here. Does Feather River call? They're going to wait. So it's going to be 4th down. Is Santa Rosa is going to bring on their heavy set, which includes Gallon. But Santa Rosa's done this before, and they haven't got set. Gallon. They try to go wide on 4th and 1. And now Feather River is not only set up for great field position, Feather River gets the ball to start the second half, so they can go a little winners outs. This backside block. Sessi. No. Sprint left. 9 yards. Everybody being nice to the quarterback. Osen picks up a nice gain and gets out of bounds.
Ball is spotted at midfield. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3.
I don't know if it's Caskey or Cassie, but Mark 0 for Feather River was the one who made that play on 4th down. And that's a TFL for him. And that's his 8th of the season. And my apologies of not knowing how to pronounce the young man's name. We'll just call him Marco the rest of the game, but he's the one that sniffed out that play. Santa Rosa runs outside and turns over the football on downs. And Feather River's looking to play winners outs. Osen. That's bean dip, but that time, that's 58 sprint. Fischetti was open, but there was a certain point where you got to put this ball a little bit more accurate because a little high here. Jackson, a little chip out of the backfield. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Nice job by the Santa Rosa defense. Demetris Rawson makes the play out in space. But if I was Santa Rosa and you get into that goal line heavy set, they need to throw a pass or two out of that and make teams respect that formation. If you're all run out of that formation, that would be that result of Marco making that tackle in the backfield. So according to the scoreboard, Feather River's out of timeouts. And they won the toss, and they deferred their choice to the second half. Feather River 5 of 7 on 3rd down, 1 of 2 on 4th down. It's a middle screen. And Santa Rosa does a good job. He didn't get the sack, but Jack Larson got his hands up in the pass lane, and the Casa Grande alum makes the play. If you're Santa Rosa, keep the defense on the field. Don't worry about returning this punt. Should be in punt safe. Don't fall for a fake. Oh, that is so risky. Javon Scott, bless his heart, does a good job of coming up and fielding this, but that's got risk all over it. I would imagine Santa Rosa is just going to take a knee, and we'll go to halftime. Good job by Santa Rosa to come back and answer on defense and to force the punt by Feather River. They're just going to take a knee. So Santa Rosa scored on their first possession, 35-yard field goal by Valencia. Kearns to Patterson, Feather River, but they missed the extra point, 6-3. Then Kearns with a 1-yard run to make it 13-3. And then Viemeyer with the play fake and the run, and to put this game 13-10. Feather River gets the ball to start the second half. We'll come back after an audio timeout. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Santa Rosa JC Athletics.
Students find more than academic success at Santa Rosa Junior College. They find their community and a place they belong. Whether you are a veteran, foster youth, formerly incarcerated, student parent, undocumented, need disability services, or a first-generation student, there is a dedicated department offering support services for your academic and personal journey. The Intercultural Center on the Santa Rosa campus and our house on the Petaluma campus support student success using racial and social justice and equity frameworks that center students of color and queer students. Offices within the Intercultural Center include the Native American Center, Asian Pacific American Student Success Office, Puente Program, and Queer Resource Center. The Sawubona Black Student Success Center also fosters a space that welcomes, celebrates, and supports students of African descent.
At the Intercultural Center, I just feel comfortable there. There's a lot of people there that help me. I'm able to use their resources like printing, asking for a book if I don't have one on hand with me that I need for class. I'm able to take my son there if I need to. But I really like being in the Intercultural Center. It's a space where you can actually take a nap if you want to. There's food there if you get hungry. There's a coffee pot if you want coffee. It just feels like home.
Arts, sciences, hobbies, culture. Whatever your interest, there's probably a club for you. And if there isn't, you can create your own. Joining a student club or participating in student government assembly helps you develop your leadership skills, gain practical, hands-on experience, plan campus events, share common interests, and create lasting friendships. There's always something happening on campus. Check out athletic events, music performances, theater arts performances, lectures, or student life activities. Get involved or enjoy the fun. Find your passion, connect with your community, and build your future. Learn your way at Santa Rosa Junior College.
Hello, SRJC community. Welcome to the 2024-25 academic year. My name is Angelica Garcia, Superintendent President, and I'm so excited to welcome you back this year. First and foremost, I want to say welcome to our new students. We are so glad that you have decided to continue or to pursue your academic and career journey here at SRJC. For students who are coming back, good on you. Way to stick with it and keep on your program. We're so happy that you're here as well. We have had an amazing summer, a lot of work taking place. You're going to see some renovations, some updates, a little bit of parking challenges, so plan accordingly. Give yourself a little extra time. I'm standing here in the Lindley's Center for STEM Education, just one of our most recent buildings. Seeing some students walk through here already. This year is going to be filled with putting students at the center of our work. We are committed to your education. Our faculty, staff, and administrators have been working very hard to make sure that we are part of your educational journey. Priorities that we have this year include your success and include what kind of community we want to build here at SRJC, where you belong, every single part of you. I wish you all the very best of luck. Have a great academic year and a strong start to your fall semester. Hello, SRJC community.
Christy Martinelli, top-ranked realtor worldwide, and Daniel Olbrantz, mortgage industry leader, will give you the play-by-play tools to reach your real estate goals. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a seasoned investor, or just have a love for real estate, suit up. It's game time. Tune in to the Real Estate Play-by-Play podcast on Apple, Spotify, or Google. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Feather River will get the second half kickoff. 156 yards for Feather River, 203 for Santa Rosa. 112 yards rushing for the Bear Cubs, 83 for Feather River. He ran about 45 yards, but only got about 10 yards on that return. 156 yards for Feather River, 203 for Santa Rosa. And the lights haven't really taken effect here in Santa Rosa. There's some, besides my blind spots, there's some blind spots out in the field. Feather River will take over on their own 25-yard line. Kearns 4 of 7 in the first half, 38 yards. Osen 5 of 7 for 35. Jackson seems like a long time between touches. That's his 12th carry. He had 47 yards going in or coming out of the first half. And we expect him to get some more touches here as this game progresses. Again, 100-yard games in back-to-back efforts for the Atlanta, Georgia football player. And Jackson makes it a very manageable third down. Feather River at one time was 5 of 5 on third down. They're now 5 of 8. Santa Rosa's done a good job of adjusting. Third down and third and a long 4. Speed option, then a shovel pass to the tight end. I like the play call. So a couple times they've run the speed option. This time they slip the tight end underneath Patterson, and he gets the reception and converts on third down. Like the play design. Bootleg, back-to-back touches for the tight end. And he lays down the shoulder. And he picks up the first down. Excuse me for belching on the air. That's 3 laps that I owe after the game. There will be no video evidence. Kearns met rudely in the backfield. Haven't said his name. Silas Polo Georges. Watch the Petaluma alum. Comes out of the edge there from his safety position and just lays the wood. Thought it was a TFL. It's going to be no gain. Nevertheless, nice stick by the Trojan alum. Kearns, 58 sprint, throw, complete. And be probably just short of the first down. No. Yep, he'd be second and no, they'll give him the first down. And now the Golden Eagles are in Bear Cub territory. Fast screen. And that play gets the yardage it's designed, but when somebody's blocking for a long time, they're going to be guilty of a grab, and I believe Ethan Garn, if he's not called for the hold, I will apologize. I believe 14 is holding out in space.
Offense number 14, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
Well, I know rock and oil, that's asphalt, and football and barbecuing and being nice to my wife. And not necessarily in that order. I don't know why the chains are moving. The box should move. They got to stop the clock here. No. The chains should be moving. Oh, the Seinfeld. This is incorrect. Oh, no, the official. I got to take a deep breath and let everybody do their job. You're bouncing orders around. Now they've got to correct, and I apologize to all of our officials here and present tonight. 2x2 set, inline tight end. Jackson offset to Kearns' right. Kearns. I don't know if anybody's had any dinner, and then we've got a flag after the play. I don't know if anybody's had any dinner, but this is, I don't know if he had any Frito chips, because I love Frito chips on my peanut butter and jelly leg. But we'll let the officials work through this. But this is quite a move out in space.
After the play was over, personal foul, late hit, defense number 8. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down for the Rosa.
Holman called for the late hit. But watch this peanut butter and jelly leg out in space. Jason's going to run a lap now. I've got 5 laps. He's got 1. And we won't have any video recordings. We'll just do it as a gentleman's agreement. But Santa Rosa defender came up in space, and it was a for Feather River. 1st and 10 for Santa Rosa. Bootleg. Give it to the tight end. He's right there. But this is the tight end's fault. I get it, an old tight end coach. But you got to throw it to him right away. I don't know why Kearns is waiting. He's open right there. Get him the ball. But then you throw it behind him, and then, yada, yada, yada. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. I love when tight ends get the ball out in space if you can't tell. 2nd and 10. Jackson. This is not a beautiful run, but Jackson's got deceptive moves in the hole. Watch this quick little sleight of hand. If you're going to come and blitz, you got to go Tom Petty, break down, and give it to me. You can't come in and out of control. Jackson's going to run right through those turnstile attempted tackles every time. Kearns. Polo Georges arriving. Comes down in space and makes the play. So we're all right. This is gonna be a 40-yard attempt, and their long of the season is 37. Kick is up, and it's good. Season long. Raposo with the 40-yard field goal. Feather River moves ahead by 6 with a key 3 possession. What are key 3 possessions? Everybody gets them. It's your first possession of the game. It's your last possession of the first half. And it's your first possession of the second half. So right now, as it stands, Feather River, 2 of 3, and they've got a +1 turnover ratio. Usually that bodes pretty well. But again, a lot of football game left. 40-yard field goal. And that ball, well, I had said before we went to the second half, or took the break at halftime, there's sometimes this and there's sometimes that. This, you had to just kick the 40-yard field goal. That is that you come out and you kick the ball out of bounds. So you give Santa Rosa the football on their own 35 with the kick out of bounds. Santa Rosa, 2-by-2 set. Looked like there was more there than what they got. Zion Williams out of Maryland still gets a 3-yard gain, but there you hear the PA announcer, McNutt, with another play. Rallying to the football. Blitz off the edge by McNutt. Good play call there by Santa Rosa because they ran away from the blitz. Marcus Fink out of Ukiah High School. You know what is between Ukiah and Willits? Broiler Steakhouse. From a kid that grew up in Willits, it was a big deal to go to the Broiler Steakhouse. The Wildcats alum nearly gets the first down, and I don't know where the spot is, but we'd mentioned a couple of times when Santa Rosa gets into this heavy set, we'd love to see them play pass out of it because they're stacking up in the box. Officials have already signaled, or referee Kirk Mason has already signaled that it's 4th down. That the ball needs to get on the Feather River side of the 45-yard line. Ooh, we got a measurement. Breaking news. We've got a measurement. I love it. Let's get the credit card out if we have to. Don't trust the lines. Nothing against our construction workers that paint the lines on the field. But every once in a while, you just like to see the chains come out. And how do the officials manage it? Then we've got a line judge in the bleachers. That's fun. I think this is short, but I think it's healthy to football to bring the stick out. I drove 474 miles round trip to yell that it was short. That's awesome. So Santa Rosa's got their Angus formation, their Angus group here. I know it's 4th and inches. I'd love to see him fake it and throw a pass out to the flat. But that would be meaning the wide side of the field is him going to his left. No doubt they got the first down and then some. A 4th down conversion for the Bear Cubs. They're now 1 of 2 on 4th down. Coming into the game, they were just 8 of 20, 40%. But this time, they were 100%. After the measurement, they mechanically get the play in, and they deliver. Now you play fake and take a shot deep. And we've got a hold. And I believe this is on the tight end. And I'll apologize if it isn't called against him. But Contreras is holding on for dear life. And this one's going to be marched back. So, again, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah, that's a takedown. and then a second takedown, and then that's the one the officials saw, and then it's a fly fishing casting contest with the other officials to see if they can get their flag in there.
Holding. Offense number 88. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
So that's kind of how you describe both these teams' season. They have some this, and then, boy, they have some that. And that right there is a negative play. And it's a quick-hitting play. But sometimes you get into those one-on-one battles and you think the way I'm going to get rated high here is to get the takedown where you seal the guy off and let it be. Edge blitzer and short gain. Trent Ross, the freshman linebacker, he's blitzing, but you know what I like? He comes in control, and then he breaks down, and he plays along the line of scrimmage. A lot of times guys will blitz out of control, and they run right past the play. And now he's lined up at the line of scrimmage again. Short pass out here in the flat. It's caught. And nice gain by Santa Rosa. This is a simple play. It's a speed cut to Scott. And what he immediately does, he gets up the field and makes it a more easier converted opportunity for Santa Rosa. It's third down. 3rd and 5 for Santa Rosa. 3-by-1 set. Washington the flat if the backer blitzes is wide open. Or just throw the slant behind him. Great job by the running back. Zion Williams does a great job on the blitz pickup. Watch the bottom of your screen. Right there. And then you throw it right behind the blitzer on the hot route. And it's a conversion for Santa Rosa. Nice execution. Viemeyer. Safety comes out of control for Feather River. Gregory's in great position. He sniffs this one out, but he doesn't go Tom Petty again. Tom Petty, break down. Go ahead and give it to me. Right there. Play flat along the line of scrimmage, and that's a no gain. But Viemeyer winning on first down. Washington. And that will be a conversion. You know your best opportunities to convert on third down is just to avoid it. And they did right there and get the first on the second down run. Pretty good push by the Bear Cubs offensive line. Anchored by center Frank Alanis. Okay. Stay with me, everybody. This might have been Viemeyer's best throw of the night. They're looking to set up the naked and sprint right and throw back to the guy you fake to. But Castro Valley's all over this play. That's tough to run into the boundary. It doesn't give you anywhere to work this play, spacing-wise. And Feather River sniffs it out, and Viemeyer does a good job of just throwing it away instead of trying to be a hero and end up being a zero. Again, his last play was this. That was very positive, and then that. And a near turnover. So now Santa Rosa playing behind the chains. I don't think it was a horrible snap. I think Vimar just got himself in a little bit of hurry. So 3rd down for Santa Rosa. Vimar, throw. And it's intercepted. So Gregory, who got jelly-legged in this drive, comes back and gets the interception. Boink. You got to get the tip drill, and that's exactly what happens. Santa Rosa's second turnover. Again, so many positive things, but then the negative plays. You're playing behind the chains. And Feather River, opportunistic defense. And this is the second time that Santa Rosa has turned the ball away, turned the ball over deep in Feather River territory. Jackson, get out the bass guitar because this guy's going to strum a tune. 50-yard line. He's pushed out of bounds. This is a 41-yard run, but we call this a bass guitar because he's strumming bow, 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 bow on a prowl for a defender. And Jackson gets the first down and then some. As we mentioned, coming back from half, we were expecting him to get more touches, and he's got just that. That'll get him close to 100 yards rushing. Deep ball, and it goes incomplete. Great coverage by Kyron Jackson out of Vanden High School. But I appreciate the Golden Eagles taking a shot deep. And the Bear Cubs defense bites on the play fake. So you got single coverage, no help by any safety. Jackson, 15 carries now for 102 yards. He's got 3 straight 100-yard rushing games. Jackson. Bow, 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 bow.
Jackson with the carry, brought down by Dante Antonini.
Inside the red zone for Feather River, down to the 16. This is another explosive run for the Golden Eagles.
First and 10 from the 16.
You got all the receivers just getting in everybody's way. Jackson trying to finish this drive inside the 10.
Jackson with the carry. Tackle by Caden Holman.
You feed it to him one more time, and then you play fake.
6-yard gain.
A lot of Bear Cub defensive linemen. Oh, we got a little trickeration here. Keep your eyes on the prize, fellas. Well, I think they outsmarted themselves, or I outsmarted myself, which is very easy to do. So that goes incomplete. It's easy for me to say things up here, I get it. But, boy, you're steamrolling them with Jackson. I think you do Santa Rosa a favor by calling that play, in my humble opinion. Jackson up to 140 yards rushing. 3rd down and short. Play fake Patterson in the flat. Nope. Fly sweep. And somebody turned the corner. Watch Isaac Matthews. He just feels the opportunities there. Watch him just put a foot in the ground and get south. A lot of guys just getting upfield without a purpose, and Matthews has a purpose, and it's pay dirt for Feather River. And the kick is up, and it's good. So You've got 14 points off of turnovers for Feather River, and they lead Santa Rosa 23-10. And here's that last play before we take a quick break. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV.
Christy Martinelli, top-ranked realtor worldwide, and Daniel Olbrantz, mortgage industry leader, will give you the play-by-play tools to reach your real estate goals. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a seasoned investor, or just have a love for real estate, suit up. It's game time. Tune in to the Real Estate Play-by-Play podcast on Apple, Spotify, or Google.
14 points off of turnovers for the Golden Eagles. Directional kick. Scott takes it along the Bear Cubs sideline and gets it out to the 34-yard line. Really, the only thing that has stopped the Santa Rosa offense is themselves. They got down to the one, were forced to a field goal. They've turned the ball over. Actually, their first turnover was in their own territory. Let me clean something up. In the first half, gave a short field to Feather River, and they took advantage. Escarcega picks up 4 yards. So Santa Rosa on the season now is -6 on the turnover ratio. Feather River's now +4. Looking for their first win of the season and snap a program 9-game losing streak. Escarcega takes advantage of a defender coming up out of control, but still makes the tackle in space, that being Bryant. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 right in front of us. Edge blitzers for Feather River. Quarterback's they've got to see that. They've got to be able to answer. That's 3rd and 2, and watch all the white jerseys. They're not disguising that they're blitzing. You got to get into a better play. And simply, Feather River wins the one-on-one battles. Short kick taken at the 21-yard line. Nice tackle in space by Westfall.
That return was stopped by Jack Westfall.
So Feather River will take over with 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Good tackle in space. The last drive was mostly Jackson up the middle, Jackson breaking out the bass guitar along the sidelines. So that not only also helps your running game, but you're also your play-action passing game. He didn't make the tackle, but he made the running back pitter-patter his feet. Umang doing a good job, and then his teammates cleaning up on the edge. So it'll be no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. And Coach Wagner wanted to win on both sides of the football on 1st down. That was a winning defensive play on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Lot of motion out of this Feather River team. High snap by Kearns. And then he breaks containment. You have to know your speed, but most importantly, you need to know your opponent's speed. And watch Kearns able to still get to the corner here.
Please start the game clock. Thank you.
And outruns the Bear Cub defense. Holman was in the right position. He trusted his eyes, but Kearns' athleticism was able to outdo that. So we're coming to the fourth quarter. Both these teams hungry for their first conference win. We'll be right back. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV.
Students find more than academic success at Santa Rosa Junior College. They find their community and a place they belong. Whether you are a veteran, foster youth, formerly incarcerated, student parent, undocumented, need disability services, or a first-generation student, there is a dedicated department offering support services for your academic and personal journey. Learn your way at Santa Rosa Junior College.
So Santa Rosa with 2 turnovers. They had a fumble off a play in the flat and then an interception. And that's really been the difference of the game because Feather River has scored 14 points off those turnovers. They lead by 13. Speed option out here to Jackson. And you failed on the last play, Mr. Holman, but not on this play. This is learning and playing on your feet. Watch the fake here. But watch 8 come up, Holman, and then get the help from his teammates. Polo Georges was also there. And this time, the Bear Cubs take care of business and get the stop and force the punt. It's 4th down and 6. Short kick, got to come up and fair catch this or just get away from it. Bear Cubs in great field position on, and then we've got a flag because it was kind of casually dropped.
Flag is down.
I don't want to be negative, but I believe this is on Santa Rosa. But I got my laps to go after here, so we'll see what the penalty is.
Kick catch interference. Number 45 of the kicking team.
Wow, that's a break for Santa Rosa.
Spot of the foul. First down, Santa Rosa.
Do we have that, Jason? Maybe go show it after this play. Usually that play's obvious, but nevertheless, Feather River getting a little too close for comfort. And you got to give him space, and he didn't. And, in the official's view, and Bear Cubs are in great field position.
Pass is complete to Joseph Campbell.
Campbell with the catch.
On that play by Aiden Hall.
Watch Aiden Hall chase this down from behind. This is what happens when you cut up field and you run inside and the big fellas run to the football, right? Bam! There. Sorry if I've blown everybody's ears out. Send your letters to Governor Newsom. I'm sure he'll respond to me shortly. Keeper, Viemeyer. Don't throw it because you're going to have an illegal man downfield, but I think he's going to pick up enough to get the first down. Yes, indeed. Great decision by him of not throwing the ball because you've got offensive linemen downfield. First down, Santa Rosa on the Feather River 29-yard line. Escarcega in there at running back. And a little swing screen to him, and he outruns the defense. That's a nice play. And then we've got a horse collar tackle out in space on Castro Valley. You can do this with a side of beef, but you can't do it in football with the ball carrier. Right there. You can't grab him in the back. Back in the day you could. But not these days. Back in the day, you used to have to stop at stop signs. Not anymore, but I digress. The officials are going to talk about this, but I believe this is a horse collar tackle.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle, defense number 34. That penalty will be assessed half the distance of the goal, resulting in a first down.
I like the design of that play because you get a good athlete out in space, one-on-one. And if you beat the initial tackler, you got yourself a play. A lot of space there, and then you get the receiver immediately blocking. That's Fink. Bear Cubs in the red zone again on the 9-yard line. They've had a lot of this. They don't want any of that on this drive. And that's nearly a that. And that is negative if you haven't picked up on that. The mechanics of this play had warning, Will Robinson at the start. Just the timing of it just wasn't real smooth. And I tell you, do some good things. Feather River's defensive line, when they don't get there, they get their hands up. And it's probably the third deflection they've had tonight. So it's 2nd down and goal. Viemeyer, throw. Incomplete. He had the tight end on the skinny post, Contreras, but that ball's got to be thrown with some velocity, and you can't be a surprise party when it arrives. Gets through traffic. It's too tight. So 3rd down. Escarcega, quarterback keeper, Viemeyer does it himself. Touchdown, Santa Rosa Junior College. As the sea parted out of Bodega Bay, sets this up with the pump fake. It's not good to lie little kids at home. It's great to lie on the football field. Watch this fake by the quarterback. Right there, give just that subtle look. Makes that defender move just a sliver to the hash mark. And Viemeyer gets the touchdown. Bear Cubs on for the extra point. Valencia kick up, good. Santa Rosa takes advantage of a couple of defensive penalties. Motion to the strong side, and you know what happened? Feather River got too far up the field. Viemeyer with the scamper. 23-17. 12:30 left in the 4th quarter. While we have a moment, let's check the scoreboard. Modesto over Sac City, 35-7. Chabot lost to Siskiyou, 32-20. San Mateo over San Francisco. Kick taken at the 10-yard line. And this time, instead of going all the way to the sideline, he turns it upfield. And Durand sets up Feather River in decent field position on their own 35-yard line. COS beat Reedley 34-17. Kearns, middle screen. 7-yard. Matthews pays the price, but still picks up 7 yards on first down. Middle screen here. Feather River looking to answer. Matthews in motion. Jackson gets a touch. And it'll be a short gain. Geddes with the tackle. And Anthony Scardina out of Rancho Cotati also there to work on Jackson. Be 3rd down and 2. Feather River, 7 of 12 on 3rd down. Bear Cubs weren't very good defensively on 3rd down early in the game, but so far they've stepped up, but not on this play. Kearns picks up the first down. Somebody blow a whistle, please. There you go. Kearns that's his 7th rush of the game, just over 20 yards, but that's a big conversion for Feather River out of Quincy, California. Jackson deep in the backfield. Matthews in motion towards us. And then we've got somebody leaving early, Shirley. So, again, so many thises, and thises are positive.
Number 54, 5-yard penalty.
But then you have a that.
First down.
You just convert, and then you leave a little early, and it's a procedure. So now instead of 1st and 10, it's 1st and 15. Last year, Feather River beat Santa Rosa in a close game. Jackson, get the bass guitar out. Another explosive run for him. 17 yards. Just strutting along, and he's over 150 yards rushing. Kearns. There is 3 offensive linemen 5 yards up the field for Feather River. That's a pass. That's not a lateral. But it's very deceptive. It's okay if you get away with it. But there are several offensive linemen for Feather River that are ineligible receivers and are downfield. And Kearns with the shoot play converts for Feather River. Matthews again. Jackson. So we'd said at the beginning of the second half that we would feel his presence in the second half, and that's exactly what's happened. Chunk after chunk. He's got over 100 yards in the second half all by his lonesome. He had 48 in the first half. I'm a play repeater. Go ahead and give it to him again. But Santa Rosa and Larson says, okay, I'll come and answer. And he wraps up in the hole and makes the play. But then he's down. So let's look at the team stats here. Feather River has 116 yards passing, 234 yards rushing. Santa Rosa's got 137 yards passing and 152 yards rushing. And time of possession is starting to sway towards, well, no. clean that up. Feather River's actually, Santa Rosa's had the ball for actually 4 more minutes than Feather River. 2nd down and 10. Good look here from our center cam. Kearns keeps it himself and gets near the 10-yard line. What's crazy to me with Jackson's ability, he only had 2 touchdowns coming into this game. He's got 300 now, 4 100-yard rushing games. Third down. And the Bear Cubs stop the inside run.
Jackson brought down by Gabriel Daniel.
And they'll bring on the field goal unit, Raposo, who's already kicked a season-long 40-yarder. This one will be 27 yards. Make it a 2-score game. And he does. Feather River 26, Santa Rosa 17. You're watching Santa Rosa JC football on NorCal Sports TV.
Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service.
So, like the decision there by Coach Goulet of just going up multiple scores, but so many thises on that last drive for Feather River, but the second time that Raposo has kicked the ball out of bounds and he gives Santa Rosa the ball on their own 35-yard line with 7:19 left in the fourth quarter. So Santa Rosa needs to get a score of some kind, get a stop, and depending if it's a field goal or a touchdown, Gallen will be in at running back for Santa Rosa. 2 Santa Rosa turnovers, a fumble that created a short field for Feather River. They scored, and then a deflected pass that turned out to be an interception, and Feather River scored on that. Viemeyer's going to run the post. He's got a man wide open. Linda Rotstad, Blue Bayou coverage by Feather River. And Scott goes 65 yards. So many times tonight that's turned into a quick pass. Not this time. Viemeyer sells the short route. And then unfortunately for Feather River, Linda Ronstad streams the tune of Blue Bayou, and that's exactly Duke did with the list out and up route. He sold the out, then crossed the face of the defender, and that is a quick strike by the Bear Cubs. Santa Rosa answers in 11 seconds. Let's take another look at that. Do we have – go ahead and play the long version. Watch the slot receiver kind of give the fake outside and then cuts across the face of the defender. And then you hear the beautiful docile tones of Linda Ronstad. Blue Bayou. I'm coming back someday. Santa Rosa with the answer. 65 yards. Kickoff. 24-26. Scott's 4th touchdown of the season. Kick taken at the 9-yard line. And we've got a block in the back on Feather River. So when you come all the way across the field to try to get the return to the bench, often what happens, somebody blocks in the back, and that's exactly what happens. So he took this ball on the 11. It's a 19-yard return. He ran about 48 yards, but then you got the block in the back, and it's from the spot of the foul. So this will be inside the 20-yard line, I believe. So in 11 seconds, we had 2 scores. Feather River takes over on their own 10-yard line. Let's check the penalties here. Kearns, again, 3 offensive linemen downfield for Feather River. I hope we get a shot of this. If you read an offensive lineman and he's downfield, you think it's a run. So it's tough. I don't think we're going to get a chance. They'll get right back up onto the football. Bad snap, throw, and good defense by Santa Rosa. Be 3rd down here. Penalties 4 for 45 for Santa Rosa, 7 for 60 for Feather River. 3rd down here. Feather River looking to convert. 15 seconds on the play clock. Kearns, deep shot, incomplete. Wow. It might have been pass interference, but it seems like the side judge is waiting to see the result of the play versus just if you see it's a hold or throw the flag right away. This was, the snooze button on your alarm on Monday morning kind of call. Okay, it's PI. Then he throws. Ooh.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Breaking news. The
14.
officials picked up the ineligible receiver downfield.
Defense number 6.
And then the PI.
Replay the down. 3rd down.
And it's not the amount of penalties you have. It's when they call it. Boy, this time that wasn't egregious. They didn't. But it's a break for Santa Rosa. A lot to do about nothing. It's 3rd and 4. Kearns. Incomplete. I don't know what this play call is. It looks like it's a screen. But it's not like a screen you called to soften up the pass rush. It's not like Santa Rosa's been threatening Kearns. The defensive linemen are staying at home. And the Bear Cubs get a stop. The D-line, that time by not getting a pass rush, defended that play very well. Scott at the 1-yard line. Or at the 1-yard line, at the 50-yard line. Then he comes up and gets the fair catch at the 43. Santa Rosa's in great field position. And Santa Rosa's down by 2, Captain Obvious. Don't have to come out. They can run their entire playbook. Important thing is they want to get a touchdown. You don't want to get a field goal. Man, see that last stop was this, very positive, and then you get that on the first play of the drive.
5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
There's no excuse for that. You have all the momentum going your way. You want to play ahead or along the chains, and that's a mechanic thing, and that's a mistake. So now the Bear Cubs will be playing behind the chains, 1st and 15. 2-by-2 set. Gallen offset to Viemeyer's left. He's back to pass. Straight drop back. Deep ball. And it goes incomplete. Good coverage there. This time, Mr. Bryant doesn't get beat deep and has nice coverage on Scott. In my opinion, what that sets up is run down the field about 18 yards and come down the outside stem. If they're going to, now you've got the fear of them that you're going to go deep, run that comeback route to the sideline. And if it's press coverage, you run a circle out, or you fade it. You got there early, and we've got a fly fishing cast from the back judge, and this is going to be pass interference.
Pass incomplete. Flags are down.
Maybe a little Dionne Warwick. So it's pass interference.
Defense number 4. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Okay, Santa Rosa, make sure you got all your guys set. Just got a positive play. Chains have to move. They'll do that. But that's a big penalty there on Feather River. But only the first Santa Rosa first down via penalty. Showing edge blitzer. Bubble screen. Got the right play called. But does a good job in space and then with the meat locker tackle. Great job out here by Jacques out in space. Makes a nice play. Beats the blocker. And then brings the meat delivery right there. So no gain on the going a little French class, little Bublé out here towards Feather River bench. Escarcega resets to the left of Viemeyer. 4 seconds on the play clock. Blitz by Feather River. That's a hold, no call. Goes incomplete and nearly intercepted. Boy, Santa Rosa got away with a fireman's carry in the middle of the offensive line in pass protection. Watch the grab here. Right there by 77. If you're in wrestling, you get a 2-point takedown. So it'll be third down. Santa Rosa, 6 of 11 on third down. Top of your screen is Campbell. Bottom of your screen is Fink. Gallen will pass protect. Viemeyer throws incomplete. And we've got another flag on the field. Don't want to break tradition here. Here's the call. Either dental work or a face mask.
Holding. Defense number 4.
So a couple of penalties.
And an automatic first down.
And on the same player. Chris Stanley getting a little handsy. Had called for a PI, and here call for a hold. I like to see Gallon get an inside run here. Santa Rosa has been in and out, and it's worked for him. I get it. But I like to see Gallon get a carry as you've kind of softened up this defense, if you will, especially with the edge blitzers. Tell you what I know. Then we've got another flag at the 6-yard line. Normally that's on who knows what this call is. If you're the 10th caller on the first play that goes without a penalty, we'll give you 49er tickets. Just kidding. I believe this is on. We'll let Mr. Mason sort it out.
Substitution. 12 players on the field. Defense.
Mathematics here. Late arrival on Feather River Airlines got caught up in security, but instead of 11, they played with 12. And substitution, mass confusion, going to go a little Rick Ocasek and go a little Cars. I mean, if Santa Rosa doesn't score a touchdown, there's absolutely no excuse. They've been given every break in the book. 1st and 5. Gallon picks up a couple. We've got a helmet come off from a Santa Rosa lineman, so he's got to come off for a play. That's Jackson Davenport out of Miramonte. Castleberry out of Anley High School will check in. Trey doesn't miss a thing. Bunch formation to the right. Vmeyer in the pistol. Gallon behind him. Gallon. And we've got a hold on Santa Rosa. So I don't know when we've gone back-to-back plays without a penalty, because right here is might have a hold on the edge. Well, you get called into the game, and Murphy's Law will get you every single time. Castleberry called for the hold. So now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 9.
3:31 left here in the 4th quarter. Escarcega has checked in. You know, they haven't run that swing screen. They haven't run that. Well, they're going to run it right here. There you go. Escarcega drives his shoulder down. That's tough to run to the short side of the field, but nevertheless picks up a nice gain. I love play repeating, and this is just a simple swing screen, and your teammates blocking a little bit downfield. So it's 3rd down and 3. Now, this is where I'm going to play pass. I'm not going to run the football. I'm going to sell the run, but I'm going to have a walk-in touchdown to one of my tight ends. That's just my opinion. Or Escarcega drives and gets the 1st down. That's why I'm broadcasting and the Bear Cubs coaches are coaching. So the Bear Cubs now get the ball to the 11-yard line. Clock starts after the chains are set.
1st and 10 from
Bear Cubs should take their time, but don't do it so that you lose the tempo of your offense. Feather River has got 3 timeouts. Bootleg. Vmeyer out in space. Pitter-patters his feet and still picks up 5 yards. I was just one play off, wasn't I, Jason? Not bad for a kid from Willits, California. Just want to announce that we'll be covering 5 to 6 Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball games this season. I believe it's our 7th year. We're going to go to the 2-minute timeout. Don't call it a warning. You'll get a letter. Santa Rosa is down to the 4-yard line. And we're 2nd and 3, and we'll take a break. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. Santa Rosa, coming into this drive, had not got a first down via the penalty. They've got 3 first downs on this drive. They can still get a first down without scoring a touchdown. It's 2nd and 3 from the 4. And they're going to stay in that heavy set, except for they're going to have one split receiver. That's Joseph Campbell. Vmeyer, play action pass. It's the Y sneak. Touchdown, Santa Rosa. Marcus Fink with the sneak. But did he ever run out of bounds? No, he did not. So the Bear Cubs get a little sneaky with Fink. So when Campbell was split out, I figured there was some kind of play-action pass involved because they kind of broke the formation. Santa Rosa looking to make this a 5-point game. Valencia, kick is up, and it's good. So sometimes this is run to the tight end, sometimes it's run to the slot. It's a sneak, nevertheless. See him sneak around, and the defender got his eyes into the backfield. And Fink. So Vmeyer with a couple of touchdown passes. And Santa Rosa leads 31-26. Feather River still has 3 timeouts. If you're Santa Rosa here, if you're Feather River here, in my opinion, if the ball is kicked to 18 on that sideline, set up a return, have him get up and return to their bench. Don't try to run all the way across the field. Try to set yourself up in a little, because that would be a change of pace what you've done during the game, first of all. Santa Rosa's got to break down in space. Short kick. And they're going to run a little pitch here. And there he goes. Chris Stanley. Now on that last drive, Chris Stanley had a holding penalty and he had a pass interference penalty. This time, they go a little schoolyard and run the option and watch Stanley turn on the burners. Bam. So football, you can have mistakes. Wow.
First down, Feather River.
Wow. So they lost 10 yards. It's still going to be great field position. But watch the little option, and Stanley just turn on the afterburners. .144 left. 42-yard line. Kearns to the tight end, Patterson. We've got an official down. The umpire got hit hard. That's a 13-yard gain. It'll temporarily stop the clock as they check the umpire. They've called it once, but there is 2 offensive linemen 4 yards down the field. That puts your linebackers in a bind. Are they running? Are they throwing? Kearns throws, and it's nearly intercepted. The Bear Cubs read that like ingredients on a jar of honey, and they went all after it there. Great job, great call, anticipating this play. Watch the Bear Cubs at all different facets. Great job in space by Scardina. The Pison with the play. 2nd and 10, minute 19 left here from Bailey Field in the fourth quarter. Oh, Santa Rosa jumps off sides.
Offside. Defense.
Brandon Williams, it's okay to be early except on defense. And that'll be 5 yards, and ball will be moved to the 40-yard line. Patterson in motion across the formation in wham block formation. Matthews in motion. Jackson. And he takes the San Rosa tackler, Polo Georges, for a ride. And the ball is inside the red zone. Minute 9 and counting for Feather River. Again, several offensive linemen. You can go downfield if you're attached to it and you're blocking somebody. You just can't free release. And again, up the field. And 2nd and 8. Feather River still has 3 timeouts. Matthews in motion. Jackson met rudely by the Santa Rosa defense. Diego Davis sniffs that one out for the TFL. Davis, the Bear Cubs' leading tackler, is averaging 8 tackles a game. He's got 8 TFLs and a forced fumble. .53 seconds left. Feather River football, 2nd and 8. They're down by 5, so obviously they've got to score. Really, the difference in this game, if Feather River gets this comeback, is the 2 turnovers committed by Santa Rosa. Bear Cubs have done a good job in the red zone so far tonight. Been pretty stingy. Patterson will reset. Matthews, fly sweep motion. And it's a middle screen to the tight end, and the Bear Cubs are all over that. That play didn't really get any time to set up because the Bear Cubs had a good stunt and blitz called. And it'll be another timeout for Feather River. And it's going to be 4th down. Initially, you're looking at this game, you've got 0-7 versus 2-5. But it's when I'm preparing for it, I'm telling myself, these are two teams that are going to be hungry for a win. And, yeah, there's been a lot of mistakes, but nothing has been for a lack of effort. So Feather River has one timeout left. And if I'm Santa Rosa, depending on what Feather River lines up, I might call a timeout here just to see and get a chance to talk about how Santa Rosa will react to how Feather River lines up. Fourth and 5. Matthews in motion. Kearns throws. Down to the 1-yard line.
Pass is complete. Short of the end zone. Kyle
Valdez with the clutch catch. Touchdown, Feather River. Now, Santa Rosa does have 2 timeouts. There is only 24 seconds left. But Feather River took this ball with 1:44 on their own 42-yard line. And Valdez with the touchdown. And the kick is up. And it's good. 33-31. Valdez in traffic with the catch. And that is his 3rd touchdown of the season. Here's a good look at it. And there was a Santa Rosa defender running right underneath that, but wasn't a factor in the play. See that you've got, Jason, can we go back a little bit on that and watch 32 in space? And never mind, I don't want to miss the kickoff. Watch 32. If he sinks, that's a tough throw because there's nobody threatening him. Should just fair catch this. Very good. No time elapsed. Should be any time elapsed. There was 24 seconds. There you go. Time back on the clock. So the fair catch and the ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. Bear Cubs have 3 timeouts, so they can attack the middle of the field. But they've still got a lot of room, a lot of yardage to catch here. 2 shell coverage here for Feather River. In route, catch. Need a timeout quickly. Took 6 seconds. In route to Campbell with the catch. Timeout Santa Rosa. I mean, to make this, they got to get this ball down for a field goal attempt somewhere around the 25 to 30-yard line. But this is a Feather River team. Not only have lost all of their games this year, they lost their last 2 games last year. So they are hungry for a win, and that's a big-time understatement. What you don't do is bite on a double move if you're Feather River. 2 timeouts for Santa Rosa. Viemeyer steps up in the pocket, and he's scrambling. Every second is precious. Throw complete, out of bounds in the 48, 11 seconds. Fink, who caught the touchdown pass on the sneak route. So here, this is where you've got to pick up a chunk. You got to pick up a chunk. You got 2 timeouts left. But if you're Viemeyer, you can't really afford to dance and scramble around. It's got to be a quick throw. He's probably going to throw it to his right. Throw. Completed! 28-yard line. You call the timeout. Call the timeout. You got to attempt the field goal now. You got to attempt the field goal now.
Ball is spotted at the 29-yard line. That's the second time out of the half.
Valencia's long this year is 33 yards. But if you're him, you don't want to overkick it. You want to stay with your stroke. And maybe Feather River call a timeout to freeze them. This is going to be a 46-yard attempt. One thing you could do if you were Santa Rosa is to try to set to pick up another 5 yards and get them to jump. And then timeout Coach Goulet. So Santa Rosa still has a timeout. And what I'm talking about is just normally the PA team or the field goal team doesn't set down into a 3-point from a 2-point to a 3-point. You could try to do that to get Feather River to jump to make this a shorter field goal attempt is what I was trying to explain. I remember earlier in the season, Santa Rosa, if you remember, Jason, they attempted a long field goal against City College and it got blocked and returned for a touchdown. Here's a chance to reverse that. The snap, the kick, and it's going to be short. And that's the ball game. Feather River. It's been a long time between wins. And although they've got a long way home, it'll be a much shorter drive getting this victory 33-31. They scored on 2 or 3 of their key possessions, and they were +2 in the turnover ratio. And although it went down to the last second, congratulations to Feather River for the 33-31 victory. We'll come back and recap it. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. tough one for Santa Rosa Junior College as they lose their 5th game in a row. And on the other side, you've got Feather River, who hasn't won a game since last October. And this will be a much more enjoyable road trip back to Quincy after getting this 33-31 victory. Jackson, 27 carries, 193 yards. Viemeyer, 21-30, 256 yards. Javon Scott led all receivers with 7 receptions and 120 yards. We'll be back here next week, and it gets much tougher as American River will come into town and take on Santa Rosa Junior College, and that game will be at 5 o'clock. From Bailey Field, where Feather River beat Santa Rosa JC 33-31 to win this National NorCal Conference matchup. Feather River is now 1-2 in conference, and they get their first win since October 28th of 2023. Thanks to Santa Rosa JC Athletic Director Matt Markovich for his help in putting together this football partnership. Thanks for watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Santa Rosa JC Athletics. Thanks to our crew, Matt Anderson, Naomi Carroll, and our director, Jason Green. I'm Chris Babcock. Here in Santa Rosa, good night, and thanks for being on the show.